Here we go, another video. This is UDOW, Pro Shares of the Dow Jones. Basically, it mimics the Dow Jones, the Dow. So going back to April, the low on this was 28.45. You can see, the nice moves up here, some little dips, inner line. Then it went, further down. This was at 45.50. Then it made a split here on this low, which is 50.43. So you have this trend line up, trend line down, this lower line. You went up from this 51 area, 58, 61. Actually, right here was a good short on this second red. That's why I'm putting this in here, this pink. And then here was another buy right here. So very quick move, 4 days. You're going to play what the chart tells you, whatever it is. 4 days, first green, you want to get out. And again, red, you're out. The algo actually didn't pick these up, I don't think. Right here was the short. 60, you go down. Now, if you're playing this short and you see this coming up, you can get out here, 57, 58, maybe even 59, and reverse to a long because you have a first green candle and you have a crossover happening. And then look what happened here. You just get a 63 like that. The last 3 days have been very bullish. Weekly chart in this. Dow Jones is very strong now. Look, 89.56. You had this wave down from August with the low, low. Every move got lower, and now we just broke through that line. So that's very good. Monthly chart, basically going back since 2020. Look at the low, the drop. Here's your trend line down. It's very clean now. And here's your high line. So 21 went down, pretty much bounced. 22 sideways, went up 23 to pretty much the top. Then we went down on Trump tariffs. Now we're at the top again. Have we reached the top? I mean, sometime this year, I believe we're going to fall 25%. Yeah, if it doesn't happen, then this goes even higher. The drop's going to be even bigger because you're getting with out of the range here. If you look back on this, each time you've dropped, it has to drop some point. What did it do here on the COVID low? Trying to see, it went from 6 to like 45. So in this low, you went 28 to 63. There's some big runs there. And look where we're at. We're at the top again, but it hasn't crossed over. Crossed over in 2020, 21, 24, ended 24. And see the separation here, the white over red? It's starting to tighten here. Very close. It's almost at a crossover. It's so tight here. 91, 45, 89, 93, 91. So it's very tight here on that move. Quarterly chart. You see the low in 2020, 22. We're still going up very strong now. So the daily chart, near the high top here. Any move down, I would look for this trend line. A pretty decent move. I don't know what the percentage is there, but I look for 55. And then, more recently, I look for 57 right here. Now, intraday on UDOW, you're talking, 61, this one up to 61.25, and draw your trend line on that last little candle, that little cross. You had a great long all day till you crossed over at 63. So low here, 60.86, and you're talking too high, 63.16. Now, you don't have to catch all this move. These are quarter lines. You can catch a quarter, right here, maybe even like 50-cent move, whatever your strategies. If you're a scalper, it's going to be a few hundred easy, maybe 400, 500, who knows, whatever you're trading. But the moves are here, and these moves are much easier than penny stocks. That's why I get away from that. More swing trading, more realistic moves that go with the market. The market's way easier to trade than some penny stock going all over the place. They're pretty much scams too, so that's why it's not good. All right, the Dow Jones right here, and we'll see what happens. And you can see too the moves back here. This was a nice rung up, long, talking 54. What was the low here? 53 all the way to 60, all green. Then you went all red. And then right here was strange on this split. You look like you're going way down here on the chart, and it didn't happen. And you start to come up, then it made some pretty crazy moves right here. So that is it. And Yeah, what'll happen on this move? Now you're getting overbought, but you're not there yet. You can easily go to 80 to 100 zone, so this move might not be over. Future's looking pretty decent, so we'll watch on this. All right, so there's UDOW. Nice 3-day move on a swing. Intraday, these are great longs right now for day trading. So that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Human Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button.